occurrence, types of minerals. In that, we studied about ferrous minerals and we took iron ore and manganese as the examples. Today, we are going to study about the non-ferrous minerals. So, without any delay, let's begin. These are some of the examples for the non-ferrous metals: copper, brass, aluminium, tungsten, and lead. We're going to start by copper. Now, India is critically deficient in the reserve and production of copper, being malleable. Why the copper is used? Now, you are from the scientific background, you have studied science, so you would know what is malleability. Ductile. Copper exhibits malleability, ductility. It's ductile, it's malleable, and it's a good conductor. Copper is mainly used in electrical cables and electronic industries. Right? Remember these points. Where it is available? It's available in the Balaghat mines in Madhya Pradesh, which produce nearly 52%. See, and Singhbhum district of Jharkhand, also a leading producer, and K3 mines in Rajasthan are also famous. Remember these three names. The next one we are going to study is bauxite. Bauxite is a aluminium's ore. Though several ores contain aluminium, it is from bauxite, a clay-like substance that alumina and later aluminium is obtained. We are going to study how from bauxite alumina is extracted in the next chapter. Bauxite deposits are formed by the decomposition of a wide variety of rocks rich in aluminium silicates, residual mass of weathering. India's bauxite deposits are mainly found in the Amarkantak Plateau, Maikal Hills, and plateau region of Bilaspur, Katni. Orissa is the largest bauxite producing state in India, Odisha, with 45% of the country's total production. Odisha. Why these area? Remember that's because of the plateau region. Now let's move on to non-metallic minerals. In it, we are going to study mica. Mica is a mineral made up of a series of plates like this. You can see series of plates or called as leaves. It splits easily into thin sheets due to its excellent dielectric strength. Now you have to search what is dielectric strength. Low power loss factor, insulating properties, and resistance to high voltage. It is used in electric and electronic industries. Mica deposits are found in the northern edge of Chota Nagpur Plateau. It's found in the areas of Kodarma, Gaya, Hazaribagh belt of Jharkhand. It is the leading producer in Rajasthan. It is found in Ajmer and Devar. Nellore mica belt of Andhra Pradesh is also an important producer down south. Let's go to rock minerals. We're going to study limestone in rock minerals. Rock minerals, it is found in association with rocks composed of calcium carbonate and or calcium or magnesium carbonate. It is found in sedimentary rocks of most geological formation. Limestone is the basic raw material for cement. You already know it. And essential for smelting iron ore in the blast furnace. Limestone is required for these two reasons. It's a raw material for cement industry and it is used for smelting iron ore in the blast furnace. Details regarding this we are going to study in the manufacturing industries chapter. Now we have studied about mining. Let us know which are the hazards of mining, or else there is a question: why is mining called a killer industry? The dust and the noxious fumes inhaled by the miners make them vulnerable to pulmonary diseases. Now, the dust and you have seen that in the mines it is very difficult to breathe because of the conditions. because of the dust, the noxious fumes. If you inhale this, you will be vulnerable to some of the diseases like the pulmonary diseases. The risk of collapsing mine roof. Sometimes what happens, the mine roof itself collapses. Inundation and fires in the coal mine. Sometimes the fire tragedy happens. This is a constant threat to the miners. Dumping of waste and slurry leads to degradation of land, soil, and increase in stream and river pollution. So, with the help of the mine, what they do is they try to dump whatever they try to mine, they try to dump somewhere. So, it creates degradation of land, soil. Stricter safety regulations and implementation of environmental laws are not followed in the mining industry, which are essential to be followed. Because they do not follow it, there is a heavy casualty in the mining industry. That's why it is always called as a killer industry, right? Because of the loss of lives. Conservation of minerals. Now, a concerted effort has to be made in order to use our mineral resources in a planned and sustainable manner. Improved technologies need to be constantly evolved to allow use of low grade ores at low cost. Remember the iron ore, siderite, and limonite, low grade, which needs to be used at low cost, but now the cost is very high. Recycling of metals can be done using scrap metals and other substitutes are steps in conserving our natural occurring substances for the future. Now, there is a way of doing it. Minerals are non renewable resources. So, what we can do is we can follow a 3R method. What is a 3R method? That is reduce, recycle, reuse. Now, there was a question asked in the last class regarding the mining method. So I'll just put a introduction for that one. Extraction of the minerals can be done by mining, drilling, quarrying. In mining, it's open cast mining and shaft mining. I'll show you the pictures and I'll explain how it is done. Now, the first one is drilling. The process uses deep wells to take out the minerals. Now you can see here, this is drilling, right? This is an oil reservoir. Petroleum is got by this process. Quarrying, some minerals lie near the surface and simply have to be dug out. This is called quarrying. You have heard about the stone quarrying. Now you can see the quarrying here. Let's go for mining. There are two ways of mining. Yeah. One is open cast mining, one is shaft mining. You can see here, this is open cast mining. What you have to do is you remove the surface layer. As soon as you remove the surface layer, you can go into the shallow depth. Now we'll go for the shaft mining. Right. Now shafts are the deep bores. I explained yesterday about that one like this. They are used to mine. Like shafts have to be made to reach mineral deposits that lie at greater depths. This is shaft mining like this. I hope you have understood the types of mining. Now, if in that case, I'll go to the last part of this video, that is regarding the map. The map, today we are going to learn about the iron ore map and the coal mine. Now, in iron ores, there are only 5 places which the Cbse has prescribed for us. It is Mayurbhanj, Durg, Bailadila, Bellari, Kudremukh. Don't worry, these places will be located. You have to identify. Now we'll go for Mayurbhanj. You can see here Mayurbhanj, right? You can see here. I'll just put a mark. Mayurbhanj is in Odisha. Now Durg, you can see Durg here in Chhattisgarh. Then it's Bailadila. Bailadila also happens to be in Chhattisgarh. Bellary is in Karnataka, and Kudremukh also is in Karnataka. Remember these five places. Please mark them in your map because the map carries 6 marks altogether in your board exams. Let's go for the coal mine map. The places that we have got it here is Raniganj, Bokaro, Talcher, and Neyveli. Raniganj is a very famous coal mine. It's here in West Bengal. Bokaro is in Jharkhand. Talcher, it's in Odisha, and Neyveli, it's in Tamil Nadu. So I have shown you the map. You can easily locate using this. So that brings us to the end of part 2 of this video. Now there is only one part left where we are going to study about the non-conventional energy resources. There are two types of energy resources: conventional energy resources and non-conventional energy resources. We're going to study both of them in the next chapter, which is next video, that is very interesting. So till then, it is goodbye and thank you for